What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of STALKER Clear Sky. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we duck a few more fire anomalies and make our way back up to the surface, maybe. Luckily, he can't flamethrower us through a wall, so that's a good thing to know about. Over here, though, we got all kinds of craziness taking place. I'm just going to jump over those right now and not even worry about it. It takes too long to kill the little floaty balls anyway, so I figure, might as well just run straight past them and make my way for the surface. Gotta do it quick, though, so I'll see you on the other side. Alright, another survived adventure. You know, it sort of makes you wonder. No, I don't want to go to another... Wait, it just makes you go to another location if you jump on top of that? Oh, you have to activate it or anything? Let's put our gun away. And what we're going to do now is we're going to walk back into the base over here. Wait, where did it spit me out? It spit me out by Agriprom. Hold on. Let me take a look here. I don't see where my quest is going to be turned in. But, like, I know it's here somewhere. Oh, I gotta go all the way back to Sakharov. Way the hell up there. Okay, well, if we got the cash, we might be able to make this work. But we gotta find somebody that's got the legs to make it happen because I don't feel like hoofing it. If I gotta go all the way back through here, I bet there's tons of bandits, too. I killed so many bandits the last time I was in that zone, and it looks like they all came back. Yup. Well, maybe it would be worth it for us to go back through there and fight with all of them. I don't know. Let's be on our way, though. We got lots of stuff to get done. I was hoping that there would be one of those guys with the little transfer signal where you could... I think that's him right there, the guide, yeah. See, that'd be a little bit faster, and if I can just teleport back to where Sakharov is, it'll save us a whole bunch of gameplay time that will mostly be spent running around trying to duck bandits and not get killed anyway, so... It is a viable option to consider. Where can you lead me to? I would like to go to... No, not swamps, not garbage. Hold on. Let me see here. What is this zone over here? Oh, it's Yantar. Oh, I can go northward. I didn't even think about that. I didn't realize that there were... If I could actually get things... Hey, stop that. If I could get this recentered... I didn't realize that I could cut north right here, so it might be worth it to go through this field over here and see if maybe we can find ourselves any relics while we're out here, too, or artifacts. Whatever you want to call them, don't matter none to me. I'm going to use the wrong terminology forever. And I know it'll drive people crazy, but you know what? Sometimes you got to be driven. If you can't be driven in life, then obviously you don't have a chauffeur. I don't even know where this is going anymore. This is one of those times where just like things start linking together and I just keep it going for as long as possible. And then all of a sudden you've got a 25-minute episode. Hooray! I don't see anything out this way that looks too dangerous, although what the hell is that out in the swamp? That thing's creepy. I don't like looking at it. It makes me set... No! I don't want to be irradiated. I don't want to be irradiated. Oh, man. And I ain't got any stamina or nothing to run back out of here with either. So since when is this irradiated over here? Is there anything I desire off in this direction? Because I desire many things, and I would like to have them. Those are good guys over there, right? Good. I'm probably just going to hustle out this way and see if maybe there's anything out in this field that we can glean. We can only hold 2 of the artifacts anyway, so unfortunately, I'd like to fill in the other slot. Every time I hear a helicopter, the first game trained me that when you hear a helicopter, you like hit the deck and you get super nervous. Got some pseudo dogs over there. I don't think they're going to bother us, though. I don't know. Our smurfish little friends, I don't think are really going to have anything to... pull against us. As long as I avoid them, we should be alright. I'm going to see if I can go out through this gate over here. My stamina's looking a little iffy. Gotta wait for it to come back. Inventory's full of guns, too, but I can unload those at another time. That explains why my stamina was going down faster. I don't much think, but when I do, it's to think that perhaps it might not be the wisest idea for me to get in trouble shooting stuff over there. We have anomalies on this side, which are in the way of the acquisition of loot, which I would like to have. Since there's a stash over here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there's a backpack in the rocks, isn't there? Alright, then. It's got medkits. I like medkits. They help my boo-boos get better. That makes me happy. Let me get my pistol out real fast. And I'm just going to hold on to this. And if I see anything while we're out here, fantastic. If I don't... Oh, shit. Tried to blow me up with an anomaly. I do wish that the anomalies showed up on our little scan screen too. Like maybe you would have like a little red dot for the artifact and then you would have little yellow dots or something for the center of the anomalies. Ah, look. We've got more radiation coming at us. I don't know which gate is the better choice for Yantar, but I'm going to assume it's this one over here. I just don't want to be stepping on any especially nasty radiation hotspots. I think we should be alright. I mean, the Geiger counter is going off right now. It's giving us a little bit of the pop, pop, click, click. But I think it'll probably be good. I don't know. I don't see anything else out here. I mean, I suppose I could walk the edge of the map. This was one of those zones that had like a stupid amount of artifacts in the first game. And so I'm assuming that after the anomalies started showing up, maybe... or the emissions or whatever they're calling them right now. After the emissions started to show up, perhaps... doesn't look like there's anything over here. There might be one over there, though. Let's go have a look. I don't know. I saw that little... it does that little wispy... I don't even know what to call that effect. I guess it's sort of a distortion of light or something over there whenever I see these things. It might just be another anomaly, though. That's the other part that you got to be careful about. I think it is. Damn. And none of these are stocked up with loot either. I've always wished that the stashes, you could just stumble across them as you're like running around the map. I don't like how it populates them with items once you've already been there. It makes me sad. I don't know. I'm the kind of person that likes to run around and just like look at things for a while and not really accomplish anything. And so I always find it to be kind of, what is, he's got an exclamation point. He's a VIP. This is where I came in at night. VIPs don't need ID. It's like one of the most common rap lines ever. In the VIP section. I don't think I've ever been in the VIP section of anything, but then again, I'm not a very important person, so maybe if I had actually accomplished something at this point in my life, maybe I could get myself my own little, like, roped-off area, but, play video games on the internet. It's pretty much the extent of my accomplishments. I don't see anything over here. I mean, some people had suggested that I get an artifact map. That just feels a little cheesy to me. I don't know. It just feels like you're cheating or whatever. I don't know if you can find one in-game. If you could find one in-game, that'd be super cool. But like, if somebody had... super cool, anyways. Not super cool. Super cool is lame. Anyways, if somebody had taken the time to drop an artifact map, one would assume that they would also, like, just pick it up themselves and sell it for money. Like, why would you make the map in the first place? The hell is that supposed to be? The universe's biggest snake hole. Jesus. That's one of those brute things. I remember those. They do that stompy thing on the ground that hurts you like hell. Alright, well, let's go back up. We'll go back to Yantar, and we'll see what we can accomplish over there. Does Call of Pripyat use the same map? Because I'm going to be super honest. Like, if all three games use the exact same map, I'm not sure if I'm going to play the third game. I don't know. It's just like they reused the map for this one, and it's barely any different. Always just kind of felt like maybe they... I guess they added new zones in this one, but... my stamina is just not doing it. Let me go ahead. I'm going to vendor with one of these guys real quick. And I'm also going to scan him with my scan-a-majig. They love that sort of thing. Like, ooh, he's going to scan me. I'm so excited. My day has gotten so much better because I've been scanned. Meow. That's what that guard sounds like. That's my impression of that guard. That's his name. We don't give him a real name. He's just that guard. Like, well, you know, that guard over there. All right. Take a couple more of your rubles, and that should help me out with my stamina too by keeping the weight down low. Get my pistola out, and then we'll head back up north to Yantar, and then we will be the hell on out of here. I'll see you once we zone into Yantar. How's that sound? Well, never mind then. I found an artifact while I was running back, while I was walking back over. We might have found this one already, but it's pretty heavily irradiated. So I think we are going to have to hustle to get after it. I think those are off to the side of me. I don't actually think they're going to be able to get me. Let me get my bolt out real quick. Well... sort of looks like it's in that bush. My artifact is doing a pretty good job of keeping the radiation off of me, but we got to find the approach point. I think it's through... nope, not through there. Damn. Okay, so there's one right there. Oh, it's another wrenched. Okay. So with 2 wrenched in our inventory now, let me make sure that I'm not going to get blown up by anything if I go back this way. Awesome. Radiation is better. I got to wait and see if my wrenched... I'll use a med kit. And then I will also drink some liquor real fast to help out, take the edge off of it. In What World Liquor? So we got ourselves a second wrenched right there, which will help out a ton with radioactivity. We should be able to walk through all but the most pervasive radioactivity at this point. I think that if I was trying to walk back and out of Yantar, I just got to go down this way. Alright, now I will see you on the other side. It's actually not a terrible idea just to walk around with this thing out, because I've seen a couple now that I would have otherwise missed if I hadn't had it out, so I don't know. See y'all there. Home again, home again. Wish I was home again. Alright, so we are back in Yantar right now. What we're going to be doing in Yantar, I couldn't really tell you, but we got to go back and we got to talk to, I guess, Sakharov, which I think is the scientist guy from the first game. I'm bad with names, though, so you'll have to remind me. We're headed back over there, so I would keep an eye out for zombies or anything like that. This area had some pretty nasty mutants in the first game, and so I assume it's probably very similar here. The zombies around here can be sort of difficult to deal with, especially if they get the jump on you, and my assumption would be that since this game seems to be a lot more difficult than the first game, they probably did... Oh, the camp is under attack, it looks like. I'm going to wait for some stamina to come back, and then we'll sort it out. Obviously, it's not getting hit from this side. So maybe we'll sweep around the outside wall and see what happens over here. I see nothing right now. There's a red dot over there, which means somebody's got a visual on him. Looks like somebody's firing out of the bushes. I think I got him, though. The dot disappeared off radar, so I think that means I scored the kill. Yeah, as far as I know, these are zombies over here. They're looking a little lurchy. However, they seem to still maintain the dexterity and hand-eye coordination to fire guns, which is kind of worrying. That one's flopping around on the ground all weird, which is creeping me the hell out. They're still shooting, which makes me assume that maybe they're still just locked onto that guy. What's this? Thought that log was a human for a little while. I'm bad at science. Don't judge me. Thought log was human. Welcome to Splattercat Gaming. I think he's still moving around a little bit. I'm going to put him down. Grab a couple of firearms. These are just Fort 12, so probably not going to sell for all that much, but I'll hold on to it. Then there should be another one out in the bush over here. Is that really what you're that concerned about? Hold on, I thought I heard... Let me get my gun out. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? However, this is a super blind place to be doing this. Ooh, looks like there's some kind of toxic gas trap. Also, it looks like my anomaly's moving. That's weird. Yeah, it looks like there's like gas trap anomalies out here. Unfortunately, moving around all this seems a little bit dangerous. It's pretty well stocked with random anomalies in there. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the hell's going on. It's clear. Maybe there's toxic gas out in there. That's all that I can think of because I don't think those are anomalies. I don't know. It looks like... I don't know if it's connected to the water or if it's connected to the anomalies, but that tall grass is not suitable for what we're trying to attempt right now. The anomaly is definitely... I'm sorry, the artifact is definitely moving, though. It's like all kinds of weird and strange. I'm just gonna go out after it. I got plenty of medkits, so I'm not that concerned about my health. There we go. We made it out. So what was that right there? We just picked up something that looked a little bit different than anything I'd ever seen before. A kolobok. A relatively rare and expensive artifact which forms in chemically active areas. Highly valued for its ability to increase the body's overall well-being. Oh, it's regenerative. Okay, so it's a restorative item. It only gives you 2 radiation when you equip it, so might not be a bad plan to throw that in there so that we've still got -2 radiation, but then we've also got +4 health regeneration. I think that was worth it. It cost us a lot of supplies in there, but I should be able to trade for more medkits or whatever later on. I kind of wish I had just gone around from behind, though, but it was definitely moving around. I think they kind of just wanted you to chase it down, pretty much. Get back inside. I'll try and get us some more medical supplies. That'll make our lives a bit easier. Yeah, I know I got your attention because you called me here on the radio. So, you know, when you contact me, I think you're giving me the right to wave guns at you like, rah! You want to trade with me? Huh? I got guns. You want a bunch of guns that you don't really want? I should probably unload those first, though, right? Let me see if I can get some freebie ammo real quick. There we go. Much better. That's probably why they were selling a little bit higher, is because they're all full up on ammo. Looks good to me. Gonna take your med kit. Well, you don't have to speak for both of us, but it will make this easier. I mean, just be like, would you like to buy my stuff? Yes, I would. Hooray! Transaction accomplished. It's like the scariest scientist suits ever. If I had to sleep in a room where those were, like, across the room from me, it'd be weird.
Hello, young man. Well, well. I seldom see a new face here. So, what would you like to know?
So I know that Strelok was here. What do you know about him?
Yes, he visited us. He knew a great deal, far more than others. He even claimed to have been to the center of the zone. Naturally, I didn't really believe him, even though he showed me some photographs.
So where is he now?
We made a deal with him. He promised to conduct field testing on one of our promising experimental models, a psi emission blocker. And we promised to give him the final version in return. Strelok believed that the blocker would help him get through the brain scorcher. We gave him the prototype, and he went into the factory. That was the last we saw of Strelok and the prototype. We received some data via our satellite, but the signal has been lost. It looks like Strelok was hit by a powerful emission at the factory.
So how do I find him?
If Strelok is in the factory, getting inside without a psi protection device is virtually impossible. We have been studying the psi emissions originating from the factory for years. They have a pronounced pulse nature. When they are in their low phase, people go into the factory relatively safely. However, we are unable to predict when the next emission will take place, so going inside is like playing Russian roulette. If you decide to follow Strelok into the factory, you will most likely end up with your brains melted like most of the zombies around here. There is something which I may be able to do for you, however. Some time ago, I was contacted by a group of stalkers who managed to come out of the factory alive. They came across a technical documentation archive in one of the buildings. Those documents could shed light on what the factory contains and help us uncover the source of such powerful psi emissions. Help me find those documents, and I'll help you get inside the factory.
Okay, I'll get him. Tell me everything you know.
The group went missing in the northwestern part of the facility. That area is full of zombies. I cannot send any stalkers who are guarding the perimeter, seeing as we're barely holding out against the attacks as it is. The SOS signal coming from there is still active, so please try to get the stalkers out if they're still alive. It was nice talking to you.
I assume he's got a barrel. That's pretty cool. I like barrel. Barrel's a really, really good suit. It's one of the better ones in the game, in all honesty, especially if you got like the special one from the first game. The first game had a barrel that was like really, it made you heal really, really fast on the side, which was super awesome. Wow, those are cheap-ass first aid. I'll take them. Those are super cheap first aid kits. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll take those. How much is the barrel, out of curiosity? 13,750. That's not terrible. That's not like an insurmountable amount of like bullets or anything else, but what are these right here? FMJs for my gun. I can sell those, sell those. He doesn't really want that stuff. It looks like he actually just aggregates random weaponry and... I'm sorry, he aggregates random ammunition and other little small supplies. That's fine, whatever. He's giving me 12 rubles. Yay, thank you for this tiny amount of pennies that you have now bestowed upon me for lots and lots of bullets. Apparently this game was written in the old bullet economy, because right now, I mean, this is also in Russia, so I'm just making shit up right now, but in the United States, bullets are expensive as hell. Like, if you're into shooting, it is an expensive hobby. Even stuff like 22 is pretty expensive nowadays. It's getting better, though, but there was kind of a bullet panic for a while, and so people were buying up all the stock, and they were really hard to come by. Demand went way, way up for a little while. Sell you a couple of pistols. You want a couple of Fort 12s, you can dual wield them. You can be all crazy akimbo. But like, oh, jumping over barrels, shooting at people. It'll be awesome. So, where is my reward? They said that I should have... I don't know if I want to go over there. It's kind of scary. They said that I get a reward. I wonder if it's that little one over here. I don't know what that was, but apparently something happened. I gotta go back over to Krylov. If any of these guys are guides, though, I could do this faster. It's a long walk, but... Do we have any guides in here? Looks like they're under attack again by zombies. I don't even know if it's worth it. I doubt it. Oh, good. It's raining again, too. This game only has, like, light drizzle, though. It rained the other day in the middle of the summer. It was the weirdest thing ever. I hate it when that happens. Like, 106 degrees out, but it's raining. It's the oddest thing ever. Hot rain. If you never lived in a place that has hot rain before, it is unpleasant. You see it a lot in tropical climates, so I'm sure a lot of my tropical viewers will be like, oh, yeah, I don't like that either, because it gets hella humid and muggy. It'll be like 90-something degrees, and it's all humid and muggy, and it gets so humid that it just starts to rain. It's weird. You get used to it after a while, but it happens every now and again where I live, and it's just unpleasant. Alright, about that. I wanted to run back and talk to Krylov, and so I've got us slightly zoned in. They're going to be over here fighting. It might not be a terrible idea to see if any of the sentries get killed over here, because there are snorks and things involved. And snorks tend to do really well against the AI for some weird reason. The AI doesn't like to shoot them properly. It always misses, and then the snork kills one or two of them, and you can get a bunch of free loot. Luckily, they never seem to kill anybody vital, but I don't know why the AI the AI is great at shooting me, so I'm not really sure why the AI is always screwing up killing snorks. What you can do is you can just let them go like this right here. Yeah, see, they always fire high for some reason. I don't know why he's firing so high. Perhaps he'll die. Bunch of random dogs and shit back there that need to be dealt with. They don't drop trophies anymore. Like, I haven't seen a single Stalker trophy in a long-ass time. So in the first game, what would basically happen... Yeah, there's a dog right there. Take him out. It looks like they killed... In general, it's kind of safe if you get on top of something from the dogs. They don't do too well climbing things. It looks like they killed a bunch of guards. So I'm going to do my best to loot as much as I can off the corpses. This guy's got himself an AK. What else you got? Look at you being all ready for the future with Tourist Delight. Couple of rounds on that dog right there. And down he goes. But yeah, in the first game you would get tails and things off of these that you could sell to certain hunters for like 500 rubles a piece, and they just removed that mechanic entirely. I think. I don't know. You used to get snork legs too, or like snork dicks or something like that. I don't remember. You used to like cut some part off of a snork, and it would be beneficial to you. So anyways, I'm going to go and get the reward from Sakharov. I hope you guys are still enjoying the series. I mean, I realize that, I don't know, things have been kind of on the DL lately at the Nerd Castle, and so I think that's just going to be like a new state of affairs that I need to get used to. Oh, this guy's got an upgraded Fort 12. But anyways, things have been slow around here lately, and so I'm just going to keep plugging away doing the things that I was doing anyways, and hope... Wait, is that some... I thought I saw an artifact over there. There might be an artifact over there. I'll take a look in a second. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Hi-do, everybody.